Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute since I've been on. I front-loaded myself for work so I could have a very long weekend before my staycation, and I've been catching up on homework and all that stuff, so here I am. Wanted to make this video. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary as a nurse. And I wanted to make this video about what I've learned the past year since I've been a nurse. There's a glare. Whatever. I'm using some natural light because I'm never awake during this time, so I'm taking advantage of it. So these are my work glasses. Okay. So yeah, these are my work glasses. I will tell you why I wear these glasses only to work in this video. So if you want to know, stay tuned. Okay, so these are a few things that I've learned in my first year as a nurse, and the number one thing that I have learned, I'm going to start at one and go forward because whatever, you should always double check the person you're behind, as in the nurse that was before you and is giving you report. Always double check what they have done. Like, oh, I got a verbal order to discontinue the fluids, so I did. Oh, thank you. Is there an actual order? Because you said you got a verbal. Did you put it in the computer? And you'll catch this by always scanning your bag when you are doing your med pass or your assessment or however you set yourself up, because I'll tell you, I got burned by that. She told me that it was reduced to 75. It was at like 250. It was reduced to 75. Cool. So I go the whole night and it's only running at 75 and I never needed a new bag and whatever. And then the next nurse comes on and she's like, why aren't the fluids running at 250? And I was like, because they're not ordered for 250. She's like, yes, there is. And I'm like, oh, so if I would have just did a really, really fast, really quick rate verify when I was doing my med pass, I would have caught this at the very beginning of the shift and now I wouldn't look like an idiot and I would have got it fixed. So bottom line is, for this one, not that you don't trust the nurse ahead of you, but you should always double check what their work is. So how I do that is I always do a rate verify, and I always double check the antibiotics that are hanging, and I never, ever, ever, ever look at what they've documented until I'm finished. But I do look to see if there's anything that's heart related, like if they have a murmur that I should be listening for, or if they're having any GI issues like diarrhea or constipation, nausea, vomiting, or if they're having any urinary issues. So I can address that with the patient while I'm with them, but I don't use their information to manipulate my documentation. Okay, next thing I learned in my first year of being a nurse is that you need compression socks. Compression socks saved my life. And I can tell you that the last 2 nights I have not had any because they're all dirty and my feet are so sore. They're literally dying. It's terrible. And the last thing that I want to bring up in this video is that any person at all can be a resource to you. And by resource, I mean someone even to just bounce ideas off of about a patient, or someone that maybe has more knowledge or different knowledge than you do and that might provide you some insight. If you are a new grad, you're probably also surrounded by many, many, many other new grads, and so you feel like you're just leading the blind. You're just a blind sheep leading the blind to where no one knows. And I can tell you that I've been the nurse with the most experience on the floor at night, and I'm like, I've been here for 6 months. I'm not ready to be the leader. No one asked me if I wanted to be the leader. So, but if you're just saying, I think this is weird, what do you think? And you say it out loud and then you're like, oh, I totally knew what I was gonna, that makes no sense. Now I know, but because I had to say it out loud. Or you could say like, what do you think about this? And they're gonna say, well, when I was in nursing school, I saw that exact thing and this is what I did. And you're gonna say, I never knew that. Amazing. Just because your coworkers may be new grads like you also, doesn't mean that they have absolutely no knowledge. We all have different knowledge, different skill sets. even your coworkers that don't have a lot of experience can still be good resources to you. So work together as a team. Yeah, so you should always just bounce some ideas off each other, use them as a sounding board. They're there to help you, you're there to help them, blah, blah, blah. I highly recommend it because it's definitely helped me in more than one occasion to just say something out loud, and then another nurse will be like, oh yeah, do that. And I'm like, excellent idea. And it also can help you catch things that are wrong. You could say like, they're here for CHF and they've got fluids going at 200 and they have antibiotic and this, and they can say, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's CHF and they've got fluids? That doesn't make any sense. And then you'll say, oh, that doesn't make sense. Actually, that's a bad order. I'm going to get that fixed. So because you bounce some ideas off of your coworkers, now you know that you're not going to send this CHFer into fluid overload and deal with all that fucking mess. Because that's a mess right there. And the last thing I want to mention is the glasses. So let me tell you why I wear these glasses. More than one reason. So I first started wearing these glasses because we had a patient, how do I say, had a bad reaction, and what she had taken in came out, I'll say. And not only did it get all over everything, it got all over me and my really good expensive glasses that are not these ones. So I take my glasses off. I'm like, there is some nasty, nasty, nasty stuff on my glasses. You're gonna tell me that I got some body fluids on my glasses? I was literally so mad. And it's not the patient's fault, of course. Things happen. But, so now I wear these beautiful things that I bought on a website for $6. Wonderful. Hashtag not sponsored. The other reason I wear them is because they happen to be obviously a very bright, bold frame, and patients tend to remember me better. There's a lot of people that come in and out of their room, but if they remember something in particular about you, like the girl with the red glasses, they know it's me. I'm always wearing red. The other thing is that I have really awesome coworkers, and we all have these new badge reels here. Squad. So he saved the red one for me on my badge. And I also wear a red flashlight on my scrub top just in case I have to check some pupils in the middle of the night, or if I need to just peek in and need a little bit of light so I don't turn the whole light on. Having a flashlight, very convenient. Highly recommend it. Alright y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a little bit wild and crazy. I am really tired. It could be delirium. No one knows. Alrighty, I will catch you guys in the next one, so stay tuned. There's going to be some stuff floating around up in here, and I will see you guys later. Bye.